Hey, good morning everybody. This is Casey with HomeSmart Real Estate Group of Northern Colorado. I'm here on this remodel project I've been on, and I'm going to be retrofitting the kitchen sink base cabinet to fit a farm sink, because the farm sink is 10 inches deep and the stile in the front part, the false front, is only about 7 inches deep. So we're going to have to pull that out, drop that stile, and shorten the doors. So let me show you how this is going to work. So here's our farm sink. It's 10 inches deep, and as you'll see, this cabinet here, I've only got 7.5 or so on this front face. So this front face is going to come off. I'm going to have to cut this stile off on either side here and here, and we're going to drop that down about 3 inches or so, and then we'll put our deck in there for this sink to sit in, as the countertop people want that farm sink sent before they come out and do the template for it. So the first order of business is I'm going to just pull this countertop off, temporary one that I made. It's just a friction fit, and inside this cabinet I'm going to put two 2x4 ledgers, one on either side here, that's going to support the other 2x4s that are going to be cross bracing, that are going to support the farm sink. Now this farm sink is going to be set just about 1/8 of an inch below this bottom seam, so there's going to be a caulk joint once that countertop is in place. And also the new countertop, it's a CORIAN, will hang over the farm sink about 3/4 of an inch to its stile. The farm sink will come out here about 1.25 inches, around just about flush with the outside of this countertop, which is about the same depth, 25 inches, as the existing one will be. So at times these cast porcelain sinks aren't true on the bottom, but this one looks pretty good, so I'm going to check both the front and the back and the sides, make sure there's no bows where I have to do any kind of compensating with either shims or sand down the bed that I'm going to do out of 2x4s to make it fit this sink bottom. So on these cabinet doors, I'm going to take down the frame, this bottom part of the face frame. It's going to be cut just above on the side frames, and then I'm going to reposition that bottom frame in after I cut this center panel to fit the rest of the door, which will be cut down about 3 to 3.25 inches to accommodate the new farm sink and get the doors to where they're functional again. So there's lots of excitement going on in this neighborhood this morning. Guys are tiling the kitchen next door. Woman's blowing out all the crud from the windstorm yesterday. And I'm going to take these doors and modify them for the sink base in the kitchen to work for the under cabinet where the farm sink is now. I'm going to be cutting these down roughly just a little over 3 inches and then reapplying that bottom frame to the door. Stand by. So here's the doors cut off to fit the opening. Farm sink above, and a temporary countertop, just to make all this work for now. Hey, this is Casey once again. Let me show you how this finished up for the farm sink when I retrofitted the sink base cabinet to set it in there and make it all work. So this is the countertop that incorporates the farm sink. Came out very nicely, and we just did a flush fit on the faucet and the soap dispenser. This will all have a tile backsplash from the top of the counter to the underside of the upper cabinets. And I'll probably be doing that sometime next week, once she picks out what tile she wants for the backsplash. We'll come on over here to this other island. This also came out nicely. This top really complements the cabinets. And just above here on the sill, I'm not sure if I'm going to use 3/4 inch, 1/2 or 8/4 wood, depending on what type of wood she wants to put up here and do a finished look with. Whether it's going to be stained or painted, I do not know yet. Well, these countertops came out extremely nice, and they were done by Vern's. They do countertops and flooring, but mostly countertops these days. They do a wonderful job and I'd highly recommend them. Once I've got the tile backsplash in here and finished up and have that wood sill in, I'll do a fine little video and show you what the whole complete finished look looks like. For now, I gotta do some yoga sink vinasana, which I'll be laying on my back, hooking up all the supplies to get that sink operational here in just a few minutes. This is Casey with HomeSmart Real Estate Group of Northern Colorado, and we'll see you down the road somewhere. Take care and have a wonderful day.